Have,
You're one of them.
you have good friends, and then you have associates. Tell me about what the difference means to you.
Well, if we're going to speak on biblical principles, the Bible says that a friend would lay down and die for you. Now, can we honestly say we would lay down and die for our brother and our sister? We have to really think about that. But that's what the word tells us. Now, I love this. In Proverbs, it talks about friends give pleasant, sincere advice, seeking our highest good. That is a friend, someone that has your back, someone that truly would go to bat for you, someone that wants to see you succeed. That to me is a friend. You can go 3 years without speaking to somebody because we get in our, I don't like the word busy, in our fruitful lives. And then you can literally just pick up the phone and pick up where you left off. That to me is a true friendship.
Wow.
Right?
Wow. Yeah. 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 So that's a friendship. So your associates, tell me about them.
So, you can look at, like, I'll use the workspace for an example. I have associates at work, maybe people that work for you, with you, beside you, leadership in your company, maybe those are associates. You still show respect. You still should honor, everyone in the workspace. But would I go and spend a weekend with this person or have intimate conversation, share my deepest things with? Probably not with an associate, but a friend that I know that I can trust and that has my best interest at heart. Yes. And that to me is like the difference, that I can just get raw and real with. And I know that they're not going to go share my business. They're going to pray for me. They're going to intercede for me. They're going to stand in the gap for me. They're going to be there. They're going to listen. They're going to pour in. You have these people, Lisa, and you may have experienced it. I look at it like a bank. They're constantly withdrawing and withdrawing and withdrawing until it's dry. And we're depositing and depositing and depositing until we are just so exhausted. I think that true friendship should be reciprocated. It should go both ways.
So that's a caution for you. Now, of course, you know as well as I do, people cross that line. They share deep things with associates. And so when you think about that, when you think about crossing that line, what can you say to the audience to help them to know better?
Yeah. Well, here's one thing. If you're telling someone something and you say this is in confidence, it should be in confidence. That's where the trust comes in. Now, if you are in a general conversation with someone and you shared something in confidence and that person goes and tells everybody or the whole table or the whole group or wherever you're at, I'm just using an example, that's probably not someone that I would trust to share anything with. Because when I say this is in confidence, it's in confidence. And when somebody tells me, one thing I will say, people tell me stuff all the time. I get so many people telling me things and they know they can trust me because I have so much going on. I'm listening to what they're saying, but I'm going to forget because I have so much going on. And I'm like, Lord, what is it? Everybody's like telling me all this stuff. He's like, well, they can trust you with it because you got so much going on. You're not going to go tell anybody because you're going to forget about it, but you're listening in the moment and you're having conversation with them. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So, and unfortunately, we learned the hard way.
Yeah.
So I agree with you that we have to be careful what we share with our associates. We have to be careful, especially marriage issues. That is not something that you really want to share with an associate. A close friend who has who can be as neutral as possible
Yes.
can share your marriage issues with.